It is a privilege for me to be today at the first step of the discussion on the Justice for Growth. This is an event which is co-sponsored by the European Commission and the Polish presidency in the Council. And I'm really happy that I can meet once again in this room, because just a couple of weeks ago we started also the high-level panel on criminal justice, and also this panel would contribute heavily to development of the EU law. During our presidency, we strive very much to underscore, after our own very difficult period of backsliding with the rule of law, that an independent, robust and efficient justice system is a cornerstone of our European values and fundamental rights. But today we gather to reflect on the role of civil justice and possible future initiatives in this area, also as a catalyst for economic prosperity. We know well, according to different reports and statements, that the European Union is facing a threat, that a loss of economic dynamism coupled with the demographic challenges may accumulate and relegate the EU to the role of a second-class economic power. Economists warn that Europe is on the verge of a slow economic decline, the symptoms of which can already be noticed in the form of rising political discontent. And we can see also the consequences of those symptoms in the rise of support for extreme and Eurosceptic political forces throughout Europe. We also hear voices of different experts that predict the collapse of the European model of social market economy. Therefore, today, the urgent imperative to enhance EU competitiveness and growth requires that no area of EU policy, including the area of the civil justice, should be considered exempt from that necessity. We should take into account that the economic growth is important for survival of the European model of life. And the concept of justice for growth is not abstract. It is about creating a legal environment where businesses can thrive, where consumers are protected, and where all citizens have access to fair and timely justice. It is about fostering the trust in the rule of law and predictability and efficiency of our legal systems. And in fact, in Poland, on the one hand, what I'm trying to do is to return to actively executing our internal Justice for Growth agenda. We are investing a lot in digitalization of judicial proceedings. We are working towards enhancing the capacity of our courting different methods of dispute resolutions, including court mediation. But I would like just to give you an idea that every 2 weeks I'm visiting cities in Poland to discuss with entrepreneurs, the prosecution office, in order concerns about efficiency of court proceedings, and it is visible how much entrepreneurs require that kind of. We do this research, the methodology by World Bank, so-called business ready methodology, Be Ready, where the subnational system of court proceedings. The future European initiatives, I think that we need to focus on issues which will allow us to achieve the tangible advancement of the Justice for Growth agenda way. I do not think that the way to achieve such advancements is to open very prolonged negotiations in completely new fields with uncertainties on President EU should be big, should concentrate on modernizing and adapting the EU legislation. Best way forward. In the area of civil justice, that would mean adopting an agenda of reviewing the key pieces of EU legislation, especially Brussels I for the free circulation of judgments in civil and Home II regulation governing the law contractual obligation. Recast regulation was adopted already more than. Since then, tremendous commercial practices in Europe accelerated by. First of all, the rise of digital commerce presents new challenges for European rules on jurisdiction and enforcement. Current rules may not adequately address this as cross-border data flows. Need to harmonize rules in disputes more often involve multiple parties. I strongly believe a regulation are necessary and could be friendly to a more business-friendly environment. When it comes to the Rome II regulation, the rapid growth of the digital economy create challenges for determining data breaches and other digital torts. Actions are needed in the existing to address the complexities. By implementing swiftly, the EU can create a legal environment that fosters growth, border investment and strengthens the intermarket. To come back here to this note I have made in the beginning, that it is not only making a change for the change, but it is about, in the context of the operation of judicial, regaining trust of they deliver the colleagues. Today, let us discuss and discern together on the ways how to ensure that just but a reality for business, legal professionals, consumers and all citizens of the European Union to make this objective real. Thank you very much for your attention.